Hi, my name is Soleil and welcome back to the Little Reader's Corner. Today I am talking about my fall TBR, all of the things I want to be watching and reading this autumn. So without further ado, let's get going. Let's start off with some books that I am currently reading or will soon be reading since it's already fall. So first off, I am buddy reading The Jasmine Throne by Tasha Suri. This is a buddy read with Allie from Allie Enchanted. We are so excited to be buddy reading this because both of us have been wanting to read a thick fantasy with each other for a while. We tried reading, oh gosh, I don't even remember what it was called. We tried reading this other book. It was a bust. We both really wanted to DNF it. So we decided, you know what? Let's DNF. Let's start with something else. So we started The Jasmine Throne. At this point, Allie is really far ahead of me because I'm currently doing grad school and going to work. So this whole TBR is far too ambitious, but this is just everything I want to be reading anyways. So I've talked about this in many TBRs in the past. It's basically a high fantasy world where there is an exiled princess, kind of, who's currently being imprisoned, and then there's also her kind of like servant, maidservant, and both of them have these different ambitions, these plans. There are evil forces. There is this like diseased wood out there. And so far, both Allie and I are loving this. I'm currently on chapter like 16 or something, which is like 150 pages in. Okay, so I'm doing well. So currently reading this, will continue to read this. Then I am also doing a secret TBR. The only thing I will say about it is one of the books that I'm reading for it. We are reading a couple of books together. It is a buddy read, secret TBR, reading vlog style. It's been going on for some time and I'm so excited to share it with you sometime maybe in the future, but one of the books we're reading for it is A Lesson in Vengeance, and this is written by Victoria Lee. I am more than halfway through with it. I'm on like page 150, really enjoying this book. It takes place at a boarding school and there are these old legends of these women who performed witchcraft, and they performed these ritualistic sacrifices, it appears, and there was a murder, and then all of them ended up dying. So it's this whole thing, and really loving this. Can't wait to finish this with my secret buddy read. Next up, I have a fun contemporary that I've been meaning to read for not just months, but years. I got this, I think in April or May of 2020, and I had like gotten 2 copies of Alice Oseman's books because I really love the UK covers. I don't like any of the US covers. The UK covers are amazing. And I have decided that this is going to be the next one in Alice Oseman's books that I'm going to read. This is focusing on Tori Spring. So if you've read Heartstopper or if you've read any other books by Alice Oseman, then you might be familiar with Tori, but this one is specifically focusing on Tori. And I don't know what this book is about at all, but I absolutely love anything that Alice Oseman has written, and I really want to complete the rainbow where I'm reading all of Alice's work. So I can't wait to read this sometime soon. I'm hoping that it'll be this season, but if not, there will be future seasons. It's fine. Next, I have one that I'm really excited about. I would like to start it soon, but I first want to wrap up any of the other buddy reads or ongoing reads or like readathons that I'm doing, since I know this will take me a very long time and I want to be able to read it slowly and not stress about it. And that is The Two Towers by J.R.R. Tolkien. So I read The Lord of the Rings in sometime in the summer of 2020. You understand, at some point during that time. I read the first one. I really enjoyed it. I really took my time in reading it. I have never seen any of the Lord of the Rings movies. I have never read any of the books before I read the first one last year. I never read The Hobbit. I did see the Hobbit movies. I saw 2 of them, and that is about it. And maybe I saw the third one. I'm not really sure what the difference between the second Hobbit and this third Hobbit movie is. I've heard that's a common thing, but I digress. So I'm very excited because I make it like a whole thing. I listened to all of Howard Shore's soundtracks from the movie as well when I was reading the first one, which really just added to the experience. I own all of them on DVD widescreen, so I was able to watch the first one with my friend Tasia after I finished reading it, which is so exciting. Oh my gosh. So I'm really looking forward to continuing this series, to knowing what happens, because I know nothing that happens in Lord of the Rings. I have seen a singular scene of some kind of volcano, and like I don't even know what happened in that scene. I just remember there was a volcano and I remember the two people that were there, but in case you also haven't read this, I won't tell you what I remember, but like I don't remember any of the context, so it's fine. It's fine. I'm so excited. Also, these covers are my favorite things of all time. I also have like the Barnes & Noble new exclusive covers that they did, but I spent over a year tracking down all of these editions because they are so gorgeous. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'll stop. Next up, if you've seen my autumn recommendations video, you'll know what two graphic novels I'm about to talk about. But when I filmed that recommendations video and I was talking about the autumnal vibes of these two graphic novels, literally mid-video, I decided I was also going to add them onto my TBR because I love graphic novels. I'm currently very stressed and overwhelmed and doing a lot of things in my life, so very long and thick books just aren't really on the docket for me right now. I can be as aspirational as I want to be with them, but I also know that I need some of these in my life. And I have read both of these. I have highly enjoyed both of these. They are very autumnal. Let me talk about them individually really quick. I'll keep it very brief since I've already discussed them in detail in my previous video. But Mooncakes, this is a collaboration between Wen Hugh and Suzanne Walker. This is about two friends who have known each other since they were little kids and they've recently reconnected. One of them is a werewolf and the other is a witch. There is also really great hearing aid rep and trans rep in this, and it is just a lovely, cozy story about them trying to fight back in some of the evils in the world while also connecting with family, baking. It's so good. Next, we have Pumpkinheads. So this is collaboration between Rainbow Rowell and Faith Erin Hicks. So basically this is two best friends who are in their last year of working the seasonal pumpkin patch, which they've worked for the last like 5 or so years, and they are saying goodbye to the pumpkin patch. They're going on to new things, and in that they do these little adventures throughout the pumpkin patch on their last day. So really fun. Both of these, really looking forward to rereading them. Now, let's talk about the movies and TV shows. So first off, I did dress the part for Meg Ryan Fall. I'm very excited about it. So I have finally got my hands on 2 DVD copies, and that is When Harry Met Sally and Sleepless in Seattle. I also have a VHS copy of the 10th anniversary special edition of Sleepless in Seattle that I got for 99 cents. I don't have a VHS player yet, but soon, hopefully we'll find out if that VHS works, because I will be very excited if I can watch it on VHS. So we have these two. I am so excited to watch these. These are both just really autumnal, wonderful rom-coms. Oh my gosh, I love them both very much. So I think these both came out in the late 90s. This is something I was trying to figure out in the last video as well, but I guess we'll never know. Oh my gosh, 89. 93. Oh my gosh. Okay. 89 and 93. Wonderful. I'm actually going to watch one of these tonight from when I'm filming this. I haven't decided which one, but if you haven't seen them, they're just classics. They're just wonderful. If you want to go back to the days when there were no iPhones, when people had to send faxes to each other in their offices. Wonderful. Love it. I'm so excited. I'm also currently rewatching Gilmore Girls, half because of the season, half because it's been about 1 year since I rewatched it last time, and then add an additional half. Don't need to do the math, it's fine. Add an additional half because of the stress that I'm in right now, and I need to rewatch something cozy, comfortable, and reassuring, something that I know. And it's now Gilmore Girls' turn because I have rewatched all of the other ones that I usually have on my little rotisserie chicken of comfort, and now we're back to Gilmore Girls. So that is it. I am on season 4. It's great, it's very comforting, and my favorite part about Gilmore Girls is no matter what, when you're watching it, there is no like actual bad things that happen in that show. Like, sure, there is conflict, there is drama, there are things that happen that are negative, but you never get fully stressed out from it. It's like, oh no, I missed the dance recital. Shoot, well, I guess I'll go next year. Like, that's the kind of drama, and it's just... Also, I have very controversial opinions about who the main character is of Gilmore Girls, but we don't have to talk about that. So, what else? There are also 2 other classic movies, I'm really feeling classics right now, that I don't think I've seen. I think the first one I have. So I want to see the original Clue. I think I watched it a very long time ago. Classic, it's wonderful, and I'm very excited. And I believe the movie came out after the board game, right? Or was it the other way around? I don't remember. One heavily inspired the creation of the other one, though, I know that. I think they made the movie afterwards. And then the other one is Practical Magic, which I think Lexi has been talking about quite a bit. And I remember seeing the movie cover of it years and years ago, but I don't think I actually ever watched it, because then I watched the trailer of it when Lexi was talking about it. And I was like, huh, this isn't familiar at all. So either I saw it a while ago and I completely forgot it, very likely, or I've never seen it and it looks really good. So I really want to see Practical Magic. So I believe that is everything that I want to read, watch, consume this season. I'm probably leaving something out. I'm probably gonna toss more things in, kick some stuff out. Who knows what ends up happening? But that's it for the video. Let me know what you're really excited to read this fall, this autumn. I know a lot of people have seasonal favorites that they like to get back to because it's just such a cozy and comforting time. Fall is my favorite season, which I thought was a very unique thing, but in the last 5 years, it turns out I think it's most people's favorite season, which is pretty wild. So let me know what you're excited to read and or watch this fall, and maybe I will join in with you as well. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next one. I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye!